C-O-double-R. I say, yeah, buddy. Rolling like a big shot. Chevy tuned up like a NASCAR. Fresh paint job. Fresh inside. Is the outside frame and front wide? Or the rims big? Do it right good. Lean back, right hand on the firewood.
Oh, we live? Hey, we live. Give us some thumbs up right quick. You watching football with a down fishing. What's up, Travis? Up early this morning. Good morning, everybody. What's up, Taylor? Tony? Week 1. NFL football with a down fishing, broadcasting live from outside. You know why? We clean on the outside, cream on the inside.
That's what's up,
I heard you like cream in your coffee, or do you like your coffee black?
I like my coffee with a little bit of cream. Because like I told you in 2018, coffee make you black, and I got to stay chocolate. Milk chocolate, that is. Milk chocolate, it is. But hey, welcome today. Welcome to Football with Dab and Fishing. You know what it is. It's your homeboys. It's Homeboy Fishing, Chocolate Jefe, giving you football your way, but with our style. So let's give you the rundown for today. We told you before, we want to let you know that we got some new things here. We got fishing forecasts as always. We got this fool of the week. There's plenty of fools out to choose from, man. I think the candidates are jumping up and volunteering, bruh. I'm going to give you some chocolate chips. Hey, today I'm going to teach you how to properly light a cigar. And then we're going to get into our big Power 4 teams of the week. But we're going to have a little bit of Ric Flair drip on this one.
Yeah, y'all remember Ric Flair showed up last week.
Ric Flair showed up on the show last week, baby.
He was holding the belt.
Yeah, we're going to go through it all. Hey, shout out to Bernard Sumter, man. I see you Dutch folk team out there, man. They are doing their thing in South Carolina football, man.
Yes,
but
they are.
We are going to get right into the show this morning, folks. Stay tuned. We got a nice topic of the week as well. Stay tuned for the whole show. And remember, we have a college show that falls right after this.
Right.
Get
Week 2 college football.
Shout out Tommy Washington. What's up, homeboy?
What's up, Travis, everybody? This is your fishing forecast. Listen here. Went fishing last weekend with a guy I met at the lake. Once before, he met me down there. We got on the boat, went out there. I did pretty good. I caught 4 bass. Nothing over 2 pounds, though. Because you know why? I don't go around telling fish stories. I don't go around telling fish stories.
I would ask who does, but we're going to leave that
anyway,
alone
look,
right now.
fellas and ladies, and I don't outlaw fish.
Whoa. Time out. I always tell you.
Time out. Outlaw fishing. Outlaw fishing is where you fish and they have that sign that says no trespassing. Or when you go there, you're like, shh, be quiet. We can't wake nobody up. But you know, I got caught one time before. I got fined pretty hefty, so Homeboy Fishing knows his lesson. No outlaw fish for him. But speaking about outlaw fishermen, you know, big ups to bro man, your local fisherman, Cedric Douglas. He didn't go outlaw fishing. He actually went trout fishing, caught a big brown trout. You know, but me personally, I threw chatterbaits, and I was very successful.
Cedric went trout fishing.
Cedric went trout fishing. He said he fell a couple times up at the reservation.
Do you know why?
Yeah, because he's trying to get like Homeboy fishing.
I'll tell you exactly why Cedric did that. Because you trout fish in shallow water, and Cedric can't swim. So if you fall, it's all good. Thumbs up, cuz.
Yeah, hey, but look, throw them chatterbaits and them whopper ploppers. Hey, shout out to the boys out there, Chris, Whoop, Todd One, Ollie Bone, Myron Massey. They out there on the water this morning. Ollie Bone in the morning up fishing, y'all. Hey, y'all call Ollie Bone. He up this morning. But anyway, hey, and get you some.
Hey, bro. Hey, appreciate the fishing trip. Hey, check this out, folks. That's the fishing forecast. But hey, I think Bernard Sumter said Antonio Brown a fool. I know President Trump was foolish in his cone drawing of the hurricane here in Alabama.
Hey,
well, who was your fool of the week?
My fool of the week?
Who you like? It's plenty out there.
Look here. My fool of the week. I'm keeping my 1996 helmet. My feet hurt. My feet hurt. Man, I hit you in the face as I punt this ball and say, find me for that. Yes, Antonio Brown is my fool of the week. But, really? I wonder how this phone conversation went down. Gruden calling the GM. Hey, how you doing today? Good. How's practice? Practice was excellent. But on the real, we won't win this game without him in the game. He's like that crazy girl. Why he keep going back to that crazy girl? He can't leave alone. That girl done cut him 3 times, and he keep going back. You know.
Whoa.
I mean, that's the real. I mean, he's like,
You said crazy girl?
He like that crazy girl. Why that boy keep going back to that girl?
Fellas, put the thumbs up. If y'all know some crazy girl who got that good, you can't get away from.
He can't get away from. I mean, Chucky was like, hey, man, we won't stand a chance to be none in the game.
We're going to find you.
We're going to
suspend you.
We're going to suspend you.
And then what he say? I'm sorry. Come on back, baby.
Come on back, baby. We'll take you back. No matter if you put 18 stitches in me or not, I still love you. But that's how that call went down. I mean, but at the deal, is he really the fool of the week? He got everybody bending down for him. All right, he got a helmet deal. You know, he got paid off that cryogenic stuff when his feet got froze. So, hey, you know what? They don't stand a chance if he play. But really, I don't think they stand a chance if he play. That's my fool of the week.
I love that fool of the week, and Tony Brown definitely deserved that, folks. Hey, as y'all know, there's plenty of fools out there, so that's an easy subject here, bro. Hey, but
what you been running around doing?
Hey, man, running around. I had to get my tools together. What's up, Tommy Washington, aka Cletus? Hey, check this out, baby. Cletus. Hey, I told you we got a new segment. This thing. It's called Chocolate Chips.
Chocolate Chips.
Every week I'm gonna give you a little chip, and it's gonna be just random thoughts, opinions that the Chocolate Jefe puts together for you here, folks. And this week I'm gonna talk about cigars. As you know, the populated cigars has kaboom, blow it up. Atlanta has either the most or second most cigars bars in the country.
Hey, you know what? I can't handle them.
Ladies go out. I see a lot of ladies smoking cigars. Everybody smokes cigars nowadays. But I see a lot of cardinal sins. Let me just talk a little bit about that right quick, okay?
Teach them.
Number one, this is a cigar. This is a My Father cigar. A very good stick. Chocolate,
how much
Chocolate don't smoke Philly blunts.
Hey, tell them what I said to you earlier. You should demonstrate to me how to do a cigar. I said, give me a cheap cigar. And your response was?
I don't have cheap cigars. I like what I like. This is what chocolate like. This is a nice stick here. We're going to show you what's up. Now, normally, when you get a cigar here, you get it's three basic cuts. They got all type of stuff right there. You got your normal straight cut. You got what they call a puncher cut, where you just punch a little hole in the back of it. That's a puncher. And finally, you got my favorite split cut, V split cut. So, and you know what? When it comes to cigars,
hold this whole thing up to
this is the beast cut here. So I'm gonna hit that cigar right quick. Cut that thing. Bam. Now we got action. See that V cut right there? See that slit? Ooh wee! That's what's up. Now check this out.
Shannon Miller, what's up? Shannon?
Now
hot ashes too, right there.
This is a standard V cut. Now when it comes to cigars, everybody got their flavor. So get in where you fit in. But what I normally see that cowboy smoking. They get that cigar, they immediately put that torch to it and start puffing. Wrong. What you're doing right then, you are burning the first 30 of your cigar and you are smoking nothing but ash. That's what you're doing. So what you want to do first is simply toast the cigar. You just basically let it get black and brown. Let it get black around here. It's called toasting the cigar. Okay? You'll see it a lot. I'm gonna teach y'all some stuff. Y'all go out.
Put some jelly on it.
Y'all novice smokers. Y'all gonna be cool. That's toasting cigar.
He's teaching lessons on how to really smoke a cigar so you don't look crazy.
That's toast cigar. So you don't burn it up. Now, after you toast cigar, light it. But don't stick the cigar in the flame. You're gonna burn it again. You can go about 1 inch over the flame and still get fire. See?
So it's pretty much like priming it. What you did first. Look at that. That mud.
That's a fire. That's a fire. There you go, folks. That's basic, common tips to smoke a cigar. Get in where you fit in your cigar type, choose your cut, and smoke, baby.
Hey, let me ask you a question. What's up, David Go? Why, when some people smoke cigars, like they hit it like they took a shot of liquor?
Man, because they are just novice smokers. Ain't nothing wrong being a novice smoker. If you're curious here in Atlanta, last night I was at Cam Newton's spot. That's right, Dre. Go Carolina. Cam Newton got a beautiful spot down there, and the food is money. But it's multiple spots around Atlanta, man. Take a cigar, take it to the head, smoke that thing this morning. And another thing I want to point out too before I move to the subject, cigars always go with a pairing. We hear a pairing, that means whatever liquor you drink with it, or some coffee. Chocolate likes coffee. So that's my cigar and my chocolate chip of the week. So give me your comments, give me your thumbs up, folks, and keep that moving. Now check this out, folks. David Goodwin, my man, the man who brought me into Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Anyway, last week, did we have Ric Flair on the show?
You had Ric Flair last week. I had that drip.
Do you know I cannot get that song out of my head for 3 days?
I know. You know why? Because it was Homeboy Fishing. Get some. When you weren't here.
They say you look like Cat Williams' granddaddy. That's what I heard. But check this out. We're going to keep that Ric Flair drip going. So we always got the Power 4. We're going to call it the Four Horsemen.
The Four Horsemen.
Week 1. Y'all know about that Four Horsemen? When I speak of the Four Horsemen, I speak of the dynamic duo, the foursome that took over wrestling in 1985. I'm talking about Ric Flair. Woo! I'm talking about Tully Blanchard, and I'm talking about them brothers. Now, these two brothers, but who? Arn and Ole Anderson. So, Homeboy Fishing.
Look, we got Terry Wilson on here. He talking about, he remember he used to say he was Four Horsemen?
Oh, yeah, he was for him. Terry Wilson would let me try a figure 4 on you. Man, you not dislocating my knee, bro.
You ain't lying. I think he did mine one time. You know, I was a little one. I was younger than everybody.
We used to experiment on you.
Yeah, y'all experiment on me.
What we used to do, we used to get cardboard boxes and aluminum foil and make championship belts.
I was the TV champion. That's how low the belt I was.
If all of y'all grow up, if y'all ever get around some homeboys from Sparkle City and watch us talk about our story, Black Hooker Band Fan, we did everything. But check this out, folks. The Four Horsemen of Week 4. So, Homeboy Fishing, who is your elbow dropping, figure 4 torturing, Four Horsemen, or Power 4 of Week 1? Talk to me.
Look here. Like I always say, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And Brady, so far, you still winning. I mean, I've been watching it all season. They have been picking up legit linemen.
They just traded, man. They're gonna keep the old man upright.
They're gonna keep him upright. And until you lose Brady, you'll always be number 1.
Shout out to David Goodwin. I think David Goodwin washing his boxes up there. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what David Goodwin. I think he wear all New England Patriots. But anyway, y'all cheated us.
That's number 1?
Yeah, my number 2 goes out to Kansas City. Why he writes that on our thing?
Who?
Why?
Travis Falcons?
Why does he write
We'll get to the Falcons in a little while. Keep it going. Kansas City, number 2?
Kansas City, number 2. You know why? Explosive offense. Now enter Mr. Shady himself, reuniting with Andy Reid. And then they throw the Honey Badger on defense. It's like Luke versus Darth Vader. That's like Kansas City couldn't beat New England because Belichick now, Andy Reid got a toy. He got a Shady. So that tell you. My number 3 team is the Baltimore Ravens. Why? Lamar Jackson will be unleashed against the Miami Dolphins, who have traded away their whole season in order.
Time out. Everybody's going to be unleashed against the Miami Dolphins.
But you will see Lamar Jackson today tomorrow run crazy all over Miami. They have absolutely nobody.
Who number 4?
That's sweet. But, hey, if you got Lamar Jackson, put him on your fantasy league. And my number 4 team goes out to the Carolina Panthers. You know why? Because I'm biased. You know what? And everybody right now 0-0. So my number 4 team is the Panthers.
That's what's up, Homeboy Fish. A lot like those. Oh, yeah. One last cigar tip. Don't inhale. I ain't got time to see you calling Earl in the corner. Do not inhale.
Oh, watch this. This is one thing else you don't do. Let me hit your cigar.
No.
Let's keep this thing rolling.
This ain't prison. Check this out, folks. Hey, these are chocolate top 4 teams here. My 4 Horsemen Power 4. And I'm going to start out in reverse order. My number 4 team, I'm going with Green Bay.
How dare you?
2 things. Number 1, maybe Chicago is not as good as we thought they were. Number 2, maybe Green Bay is a little bit better than we thought they were. Number 3 team, the Saints. Basically got the same team for 2018. My number 2 team, Kansas City, best offense in the league. But will that defense hold up? And number 1, New England, defending Super Bowl champions. Need I say more?
David Goodwin said, remember, kill the man with the ball?
Kill the man with the ball.
I remember y'all used to throw up in the air. I broke my arm playing against y'all. Y'all remember that, David? Hey, but then I learned, when y'all throw it up in the air, I didn't run to the ball. I ran away from the ball. Keep going.
Our neighborhood was a trip. Hey, folks, but those are our Power 4 or 4 Horsemen of Week 1. We got 4 Horsemen in college football game.
Dropping bowls.
But check, we're going to get into our games of the week. Let's just get this thing started.
Right now.
Right now. So the first game of the week, I'm going to give you the honors here, Homeboy Fishing. We are selecting the LA Rams at Panthers. The Panthers are 3-point underdogs at home. Homeboy Fishing.
We must not let David Banner get mad and turn it to
David Banner.
We, like I said again, we must not let David Banner get mad and turn it to the Hulk. We cannot let him hit Cam. If everyone want to know who I'm talking about, Google Aaron Donaldson for the LA Rams, Google, and then hit images. They got a picture of him painted up like Incredible Hulk. We can not let him get Cam. And right now, Luke, it's time to rise up. Hit Gurley early and often. You know, make golf beat us. He just got that $116 million off of Gurley. He got that because of Gurley. And yes, you heard me. I'm biased. Carolina Panthers 21-10, opening day at home. Luke and Cam show out.
Hey, good pick, Homeboy Fishing. Check this out. It's no surprise. The Jefe is a Carolina Panther fan, and the Jefe likes the Panthers in this one too. Here's my justification for my prognostication. The Rams were the NFC representative in the Super Bowl. And, along with New Orleans, they're favored to return to the big dance this year. I cannot blame the experts for picking the Rams. They have tremendous talent on both sides of the ball. However, this is a new year, new players, and coming to Carolina to start the Super Bowl run might not be such a good thing. If this is a cartoon, a movie, you would have DC Strongman, Superman, that was just Cam Newton, versus Marvel's The Hulk.
The Hulk.
Aaron Donaldson. So it seemed like a great matchup on paper, but too bad the Hulk's green pigment isn't kryptonite, because that's the only way the Rams are going to win. This will be one of the most competitive games on Sunday. But like the Panthers pulling out a close one. Panthers by 3.
Look at here.
Panthers by 3.
Can't throw 25 yards. Bearded Dragon, slow it down.
Hey, next game of the week, we got them ATL. Vikings. They got to go to Minnesota. Talk to me. Oh, yeah, the Vikings are favored by 4.
Hold, time out. This right here goes out to the Purple People Eaters. They have weapons all around Kirk Cousins. He got wide receivers, 2 of the best combos in the league. He got a running back, Dalvin Cook, who is healthy. He got an O-line. So will he play with emotion on day one? Yes, he will. Kirk Cousins is a very emotional guy. It's their first game back in there. Everyone questioning, is he worth the money? You know what? He got a running back, and he know how to utilize a running back. ATL will be ATL.
Oh, wow.
In the offseason, nothing new happened. Nothing new happened. You know, they haven't won in Minnesota in the Dome since 2008, okay? So, by the way, Julio Jones in 4 games versus Minnesota, he averages 40 yards per game. You know what? So that means history repeats itself. Minnesota 28, Falcons 10. 0-1 for the Falcons to start the season.
Oh, wow. Check this out. Look, Homeboy Fishing, you have drank. You must have smoked one of these Jefe cigars to give you a little brain power. The Jefe likes the Vikings in this one, too.
Tell me why.
Here's my justification for my prognostication. ATL, attention, is Julio Jones healthy?
I ain't seen him all season.
He needs to be careful because them Vikings are awfully tough at home. You said it, they got a fresh Dalvin Cook and a great 1-2 punch in Diggs and Thielen, which means trouble for the Falcons defense.
And Rudolph the tight end.
The only way the Falcons win this is in a shootout, but Minnesota's defense will make sure that doesn't happen. 40. Falcons start off 0-1.
Sorry there,
Minnesota will cover the spread. Minnesota by 7.
You hear that? I think they're going to whoop up on the Falcons.
And our last game of the week, this goes out to you, David Goodwin, Tim Wilburn,
T. Will and David
Hugh
Goodwin.
Brown, Steelers at Patriots. Patriots are 5.5-point favorites at home. Talk to me.
Guess who is back? Back on the block with the boys. Tom Brady, he's back. Bill Belichick, he's back. And what do we have? We have 2 old quarterbacks playing against one another.
Jesus. We talked about old quarterbacks in the NFL. That
2
seems to be the norm.
old quarterbacks in the NFL, but one is way better than the other. TB is 4-0 versus Big Ben. Belichick knows how to beat Big Ben. It's going to be a long season for Pittsburgh. On the real, Schumacher is not Antonio Brown. Connor is not Le'Veon Bell.
Ooh.
Okay? Steelers, you won't make the playoffs. You heard it here first. Pats 28-10.
Wow.
Sorry,
guess what,
Tommy,
man?
no,
we are aligned.
And we don't even go over these things together.
The Jefe likes. No, we're not aligned. I'm sorry. The Jefe likes the Steelers in this one.
Oh, man.
Here's my justification for my prognostication. I might have sprinkled some extra in the cigar this morning. It's all good. Hey, check this out. The only thing standard in the standardized test is the math section. 1 + 1 will always equals 2. 2 - 2 will always equal 0. So to start the season, The Steelers have some big minuses to address.
Yes.
Minus the best overall running back and wide receiver combo in the league. The Patriots have their own minus. Big Gronkowski is jumping off stages in retirement. He's done. But they still have one big plus one, Tom Brady. Listeners, can any of my football followers tell me who was the last Super Bowl winning team to lose their home opener the following year? I'll wait.
Come on now. Type it in there. I know the answer.
Well, this goes out to you, Laurie. Baltimore in 2014. So, can the Steelers beat New England at home? The Jefe says, why not? Steelers in the upset by 3 on the road. You heard it here first.
There we go. He got something.
You heard it here first. Check this out.
But yeah,
that's that big.
Hold on. What? That's an upset. But we're going right into the real upset.
We got a new segment, folks. The upset of the week. Who's your upset
My
of the week?
upset, look at big up to Zeke's on his big payday. He got $90 million, 50 of it guaranteed. He's absolutely the best player on Dallas Cowboys offense. In 2 seasons, he done ran the ball over 300 times per season. Now that one season he didn't, that's when he was suspended. You remember that, right? In 2018, Zeke had 2,001 yards from scrimmage.
That's a lot of
Only
yards.
second to guess who?
Saquon Barkley.
Who we playing on Sunday. We can forget all about him. Big tree trunk legs, shake on. Everybody who say, have you seen the size of this guy's legs? I mean, and Dallas is not 100% at all. I mean, you know, we got to learn to keep your, Dallas Cowboys got them players who, his players like to party all the time. So he without some players
Dallas,
again.
I'm available. Jefe ready to party.
Hey, you ready for this? And Eli is still better than Dak Prescott. You know what? New York Giants in a blowout. Sorry, Cowboys.
Oh!
21-7. It's different. Zeke is back, but he won't get the full form until
all
game
that
4.
happiness Big D got when he re-signed. Oh, hey,
Yeah.
I got upset of the week too. Check this out.
Go sure.
My upset alert is the Cleveland Browns. Everybody's jumping on the Cleveland Browns. Dizak. But guess what? The Titans come to Cleveland with the 3rd best defense in 2018. They only allowed 18 points a game last year. It's a lot of pressure on Big Mouth. A big mouth.
Boom, boom.
Baker Mayfield and Cleveland to win. But you forget Cleveland is a very, very young team, man. So they are going to press a lot. They're going to press a lot, and they're going to make mistakes. So Tennessee's going to remind Cleveland there's no guaranteed win in the NFL. Tennessee wins in the upset. There we go.
Look at that.
Now, what's that here? Is that a B?
Yeah.
Homeboy Fish, you got on this camo stuff here. And he is a brave soul, except when it comes to beats. But those are our picks of the week. Give us a thumbs up if you like our picks. If you don't like our picks.
But you know what? We really don't care about what you think. We really don't care about what you think. Hey, I care about what that B think right there. You better get this B away from me, Jefe.
That B wants a cigar, baby.
That B is all over his cigar, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
What's in his cigar?
Hey, Jada, check this out. Our topic of the week is real simple, man. We're going to talk about the NFL holdouts that you've been seeing on TV. Is it good or bad for football? So I get this to start if you don't mind. To me, the Jefe thinks it's a TBD, to be determined. And let me tell you why, because this is all about the contract. So let me just break down the definition of a contract. A contract is a voluntary, deliberate, and legal binding agreement between 2 or more parties. Contracts are either written or they may be spoken or implied. So this is all about the contract. To me, veteran players have earned the right to renegotiate contracts. Football is the most brutal game out there. Their bodies take a beating. Rookies, not so fast. Zeke, he deserves a new contract. Based on the stats you just said
300 times a year. 300.
They have to look at restructuring rookie contracts because he has been the top 3 running back for the last couple years in the league. Pay the man. Now, Melvin Gordon, hold up, young man. He only has 1 year of true productivity. He hasn't earned his stripe yet. So why should I break the bank and pay this man and he hasn't earned his stripe? So that's the bad in that. Well, here's something else. Here's another holdout. I don't know if you guys are following. This goes out to J.J. Ferguson and Washington Redskins fans.
Major.
This is offensive tackle Trent Williams, which is why the Redskins are going to suck this year. He's holding out. He's the beast of the offensive tackle. But he's not holding out because of money. He's holding out because he does not trust the medical staff at the Washington Redskins.
That's hard. Now, say that one more time real slow. Why is he holding out?
He does not trust the medical staff of the Washington Redskins. He had a lump on his head. They misdiagnosed him. And he basically said, I'm not going to go back to this franchise. I just want to get him on the field and play when I have a knot on my head that could be a tumor or anything else. That's his reason for holding out. It's not even the money. It's about integrity. But, hey, so to me, it's to be determined. Veterans, thumbs up. Rookies, we'll see.
There's two types. There's two types of stuff going on. You got two types of holdout. Like Zeke, he was the 4th overall pick. Like you're saying, they need to implement something. So he was a high draft pick. It was expected a lot of them. His stats, look here. He joins Jim Brown, Emmitt Smith as the only player who win the rushing title 3 years prior to turning 25 years old. So they running, 300 times a game. He averaged 101 yards. He only second behind Jim Brown. And everyone knows the competition wasn't there with Jim Brown. And look here. Since 2016, the Dallas Cowboys have averaged 23 points a game, 361 yards per game, and 142 rushes. I mean, the quarterbacks are making a living. That is nothing without Zeke. But then you got the other holdout. People like Antonio Brown, Melvin Gordon. Antonio Brown, you're a sideshow, dog. I wanted you in the Panthers, but
I'm glad he did.
I'm glad he didn't. But he playing Monday night. So you remember I told you?
We talked about that.
I told you don't get rid of him. Did you get rid of him?
Nope.
There you go. You know what? And Chucky gonna make sure he gets the ball to keep him happy.
And shout out to Maurice. He's right. You're gonna see a lot more of this with pro sports right now, where athletes trying to take control of their contracts. But athletes, read the fine print. You have agents there to read the fine print of your contract. Your contract tells you what's going to end up happening.
Yeah, I mean,
just make sure you have options. When you start performing, make sure they pay you for that.
They may pay. You need to have per diem. But Ricky Williams did sign that contract, and they shut him down, so he lost money. So
it can't happen.
It can't happen. You remember that contract at New Orleans? They ran Ricky Williams till he couldn't run no more. He made him go on tour with Lenny Kravitz, and then he went and lived in a hut and smoked reefer all the time. But anyway, you know what? That's a wrap, man.
Hey, that's a wrap for the show, folks. Hey, remember, the high school show is coming on right after this one, okay?
High school stat.
High school show, college show, coming on right after this one. Tune in, get your football fix today, baby.
Hey, this show is not to be replicated or duplicated without consent from Homeboy Fishing, Chocolate Jefe. And you know what? Hit the share button, hit the like button. Before I go off, let me get them thumbs up right quick to all my viewers.
Thumbs up, viewers. Here we go. Hey, stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Give us 5 and 5, baby.
5 and 5. We'll be back in 5 and 5.
Deuces, thanks for tuning in, folks.